You heard closing that gate. Good job. Seconds. Got to think out what she told me. Oh man, I'm gonna be in the doghouse. I'm gonna have to take a lesson from you, Michael. Oh, no. Oh. She knows. Right here. And I'll get you started on the next. Good warm up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go again. Um, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go another 30 seconds. So we're gonna do like 3 primary muscles. We're gonna come across 30 seconds here. And then what I want you to do is actually, yeah, and then I want you to go 30 seconds, like one arm on the right side, and then one arm on the left. So you're gonna get the delts and all that. So we're gonna repeat this twice and just going against the clock. So every time this comes down, get like a little squat.
Oh.
So we're gonna work those quads. And if you want a heavier one, the other ones are eyeballing. That's 7 pounds.
Yeah.
That one. And then we go, yeah. Here's the grandpa one.
So I'm switching hands on.
Yep. So as soon as this goes in, this way you're gonna get the negative on the bicep. As soon as this comes down, see how I slide? Yep. Let's keep your hand sort of closer to that, closer away. Feel how that bicep and stop it right there. So it's a curl, boom, and then a squat, boom. Yep, just like that. Perfect. 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do like a one arm chest fly, like squeeze, and then for 30 and 30. You ready? Oh, keep on going here. Oh yeah, go. Actually, yep. Actually, I'm gonna go all the way through. There we go. There's just bonus, and then you there. This out. Yes. Good job. Actually, yeah. We'll just go one round. That's gonna be to see them getting those shoulders and all. Perfect. Locking in those hips. Good. It's some extra thing. Want those legs. Stabilizers. Um, All right. So now we're gonna go 30 seconds. One side, boom, just staying down on just more quads. You don't have to go deep, but I want this to counterweight because that's going to activate those quads. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. You want this one or the 10-pounder or the 20 pounders eyeballing you? It's got a lot of dust. Kind of like my
Yeah, it's right. It's about technique
Yep.
at this point.
So 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yep, you're right there and just staying on that one. Perfect. Oh man. Good job. You should feel that on those quads, right? Okay, perfect. We won't work them too much on this. Well, actually, we will, but 7 seconds left. Good job. Nope. No. Last and other side. Good job. 15 seconds left. Um, 1 minute.
Feel very.
Yep. And I'm gonna start a new fire. Legs burning on the new video.
Right, yeah, smoking legs.
Yeah, smoking legs with no ambers.
Right,
I didn't know that well, it makes sense. Like I never knew like 2 miles that can go through. I was like, wow.
sometimes farther.
Yeah. We're gonna work the hamstrings and you're just gonna come on this right here and you're gonna curl 15 on one side, 15 on the other. That's it too. Let me know if that's good weight or lighter. Or heavier. That's above your kneecap. Yep. Is that okay right there? Good weight.
Yeah.
15 on that side. Yeah. So third in the burden. Yeah, we're gonna hit, well, we didn't hit our back, so we'll go. So we're gonna do a superset. We're gonna go. Actually, yeah, 20 seconds, 3 different exercises. We're gonna go back rows, step forward, back flies, and staying down low. If it's down, yeah, going this way, palms out. Boom. So 30 and 30.
Pulling in.
Yep, pulling in, boom,
Yeah.
and then pulling back out. That way to get the triceps and the rear delts. That way, and just when you're pulling down, make sure that it stays below your waist. If this hurts your shoulder, we stop. 30 and 30. 3, 2, and 1. Rows. Go against the clock. But one of the questions that I'm gonna ask them is like, what happens in 20 years if I want to retire? Like, book of business is obviously countries. So how does that work in for
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
yeah, how do I build equity in this? Do you buy the book or what?
No, and you're going down now.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Yeah, he's all. I think he said there was cap. Okay. At least that one. Put that on that back. The triceps. Good job.
Well, still in the delts.
And the delts.
Yeah.
Maybe step forward a little bit and focus more on the back. Is that better?
Yeah.
Right on that. There you go. 7 seconds left. 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna go abs. We're gonna go with the kettlebell. Yeah, because I don't want to just like work and then all of a sudden, like I want to make sure that I have some type of when I'm gonna put my own investments into a retirement, not with the, or I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, are you an employee or an independent contractor? What's the relationship?
I believe it's gonna be an independent contractor.
Good to understand.
What's that?
That would be good to understand.
Yeah, because there's no way, because I'm not salary or hourly or any of that. So what I want you to do is I want you to crunch, but then jumping up and going in. So keeping this to stabilize the front of the delts, hand to be down, but I want you to reach up and hit the -1. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. And then we're gonna curl back and get, and then sit and get those lower abs after the next one. When you're set on that side.
Where's my butt? On the
Yep,
floor.
on the floor. And so you're gonna use this hand. So this one's just gonna stabilize. And you're just gonna basically punch the ceiling, but keeping that upright, and you're gonna get those obliques and then coming down slow. Yep, there's 1. Perfect. 2, good.
Am I straight over me?
Yep, just like that. 3, you feel that on the abs, right? 4, 1 more. 5, other side. Good. Sit. 3, good. 4, 3 more. 5. All right, we'll rest set on the Bosu. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our hands on the Bosu. So, but I want you to have your legs going right to left. Every 2 counts as 1. There you go. And sit maybe up on, yep, higher up on the, there you go. And we're gonna start on knees every 2. There you go. There's 1. Good. Getting those obliques. 2. Good. Getting 5. 3. 2 more. 4. 1 more. 5. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 5. Touching elbow on the inside of your leg, keeping that foot down. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Yep. 1. Good. 2. There you go. 3. 4. 1 more. 5. Other side. 1. Good. 2. 3. Good job. 4. 5. Perfect. Now one more time. Going to that. 5. Yeah. Work, good work. Burning the burning. Have been impressed with your washboard yet?
Not yet.
Okay, well tonight, hey,
I used to have a washboard.
yeah,
That was a long time ago.
good job. 5, perfect. All right, so we're gonna sit on that one again. A little higher and just going in on those.
What are we doing again?
So we're gonna have those knees. Go side to side, hands will be back, yep. There you go. There's 1, good. 2. 3. 4, 1 more. You got it, you got it. 5, perfect.
Doesn't seem like much, but you can feel that.
Last 5. Going in on that side, yeah. I call them my moguls. On the mountain. There you go. 1, good. 2. Yep. 3, good. 4, last one. 5, good job. 2. 3. Good. 4, last one. 5, perfect. Now we're gonna work the lower back and the glutes. So we're gonna have this. Gonna be kind of your belly. On the side over your pelvis, yeah, probably your pelvis. So what I want you to do is you're gonna go up 5 times leg lifts. And then what I want you to do is arms out, so stabilize here, 5, arms out here. 5 on one side, so your legs are definitely staying up, so we're engaging that lower back, and then 5 here. So we got three exercises all into one. So your belly button right on there, hands will be out there, so legs never touch the ground. So just, yep, 1, good. Focus right on here, don't arch down. Focus, yep, making those legs work. There you go, right in this back. Good, now, yep. Arms can come out, now opposite, you go in 5, yep, good. Good. 5, good. 1, 2, 3. Good job. You Put that on the back and glutes.
Yeah, I definitely feel it.
Right. Now, we are gonna do water, you okay?
A little water's gonna be helpful.
Need mine. All right, actually, yeah, we're gonna do a little mechanical brain games for you. So you're gonna go and we're gonna go right. And we're gonna kind of work a good lateral throw, but we're gonna get this, and then we'll start with some boxing. So what I'm gonna have you do, you're gonna have multiple things on here. We're gonna go like pull with the left. So I pull him in, step in here as 1. Take this hand, you're gonna punch down. So I'm turning and I'm coming back. So as I pull step, pull like a curl, punch down to the ground, and you're staying stabilized. If you go upright, it's gonna swing you back. So once again, and we're gonna go like 10 on the right. So I'm pulling, stepping, pull by my face, coming down. So it's like a little lateral throw. Yep, I'll go on this side. Yep. Pull, cross step, arm up, punch through. Nope. So turn your toes all the way through. Toes garage. Yep. So as soon as you're going in here, let's reset. Boom. So as I'm going to go in here, first thing I do, pull, cross step. Now, back step with your left and punch through. I'm saying that's what 1. There you go. And then just reverse that. Boom. And then come back. Cross step, back step with your left, punch through. There you go. 2. Yep. Cross step with your right, back step with your left, punch through. 3. Good. Feel that on the abs, shoulders, legs. Pull for back step. Yep. And try to back step so you're squared up. Cross step, back step. So I'm square on this drill. The only time we want to be is squared up. No. There you go. Back step. There you go. Now, yes. 4. Good. Step. Good. There you go. But use those legs to qualify in those abs. So 4 more. Yep. So a little bit more squared up on this one because I want that to go in there and I want your core working. Back step. There it is. Oh, yeah. So staying low. Staying low, using those abs, using every muscle that we just warmed up. Yep. 5. Perfect. Now we're going to go the other way. Or 10, sorry. So right arm pull, left leg cross step, right leg back step, punch through on the left. Square up. Good. There's 1. 9 more. Yep. So as soon as I pull, cross step, raise up, back step. There you go. 2. Cross, pull with the right, cross step, back step, yep. Try to go, oh, there you go, over, just think of it, you have like a lateral, one hand over, one hand under. So when I go underneath, it's easy to, yep, and then cross step, boom, yep, back step. Right leg back step, there you go, see how the back step squares that up. 7 more. Right arm pull, left leg cross step, right, left arms up, right leg back step, punch through. Good. Good. 5 more. 6, good. 7, 6.
Not exactly a picture of grace here.
No, well, and especially going on your non-dominant side. There you go. 10. Perfect.
Yeah, far from perfect, but I
And it's free sock adjustments.
mumbled through it.
So now, so what this does is like an over under. So say you got him a collar tie, right? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna get underneath here. Because as I step through, I'm gonna back step and then I throw. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's where that hand comes in. Instead of going in, I wanna have control. So whoever's on the inside tie, so you fight to get on the inside, both arms, yep. So get the other arm on the inside. Perfect. Now you go for a lateral throw.
You mean,
Yep. So cross step.
oh,
Yep. So that's the head and arm.
yeah,
But get underneath the armpit.
oh,
So
here,
yep. Now cross step. Pull with this arm. Don't leave your head
Oh.
out. See now when you punch through, look at how I go down.
Yeah.
All the way through. So as opposed to going up, head and arm's good, but people can slide and then their base is way wide. You stay in between my feet. So when I go in there, I have your center line. So a good like guys going in and you want to trip them or whatever, like a head and arm throw, instead of throwing them this way, because then you're turning and twisting. I take the head and arm. So if a guy collars up, great. So I'm just gonna punch through and I'm gonna go back.
yeah,
As opposed to turning.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because now it's easier when I go back. So if I go in here, you go for a head and arm, nope, just walk that way. Don't turn your back on me.
oh,
Just walk. Oh, look at that. Now look at your steps right there. See how it's in place? Once I'm turning, well, oh, it's looking good. Well, your momentum's here. I can't go back as soon as you go forward. So as soon as you go forward, head and arm and just step that way through.
Oh,
Just step, keep stepping. Oh, now you trip. See how my legs back? Look how I'm off balance. So when it goes in, you're boom, and I'm going. Complete opposite of trying to twist and turn.
As opposed to trying to throw them, you're just going straight through them.
You're gonna throw me, I'm just throwing back here. Once I can't do this, and now all of a sudden, pop, I'm on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a whole different, once you have that, well, then you can throw them once you're here. But get this so tight that it's the element of surprise, because where is he? All you're doing is getting up underneath of him. The other one that I did is a bicep slicer. So when they collar up, this is the worst pain for this person. I'm not gonna do it hard, but I take this left arm and I bring this in.
Yeah,
So, and then as this goes in, this comes in, pop the shoulder, boom, pop that side. So the bicep slicer is completely, all I'm doing is just putting a fulcrum.
you just got the
Right.
leverage right there.
Yep. And this is sealed towards my chest, so you cannot escape.
Uh-huh.
Once it's here, I'm gonna pop and I pop the guy's shoulder out because it's the weakest link. When I extend you, well, it was 2 shots. I threw a hook with my forearm and I threw
So the basically move is,
to break. So if I go in, so just imagine this, okay? And I'm not gonna go hard, but as soon as I come back, this is extended. And as soon as I go here,
oh, yeah, I can
You
feel it
go.
coming right there, yeah.
and so this comes up, boom, and then my power hook comes on this side. And all I gotta do is just get him to step one. He's stepping into my punch
Oh,
because he's getting away from the pain. but I'm
Right,
setting him up
for
where
this,
for that one, because he's coming right into it. So if I know where you're going, you ain't going the other way when I have that. And most guys that I catch so many guys with tie, like the clenching, like say if they go to clench and they're like, oh, okay, well, I got all this power. They're coming in with the knees. I'm like, oh, I'm taking this and I seal this in here.
so when you're
Yep,
doing
so
this,
use this right in here. Yeah, I want this blade and I want your thumb going down.
oh,
And then when you go 2-on-1, so you're gonna go 2 hands on one.
you mean here,
Yep. So as you able grip, and then you're gonna pull, keep this flush to your chest. Good. Now as you step back,
step across
you step back.
Oh, I step
Pull,
back.
oh, look at where my extension of my shoulder becomes weaker. So as you're pressing down on my bicep, pressing on my arm, there, right there. Now you're just gonna throw this, your elbow, like towards that way.
I'm just going
Oh,
that way.
yeah. Then I go and then throw this hook.
Oh,
Boom.
okay,
So
your free hand, you get,
yeah, as soon as this goes in, so say if you grab me on whichever side. If you grab me here, first thing I go here, thumb comes down. And I'm just gonna bring this, I can S grip, gable grip, but as I go down, this motion. So I'm cranking this in, and you see as I step back, this motion, I let go of this, boom, to come up with that. Now it's a clinch that they don't expect.
sure,
Because as soon as you go in there, you just, so I got you in here, you take the free arm right in there, pull it to you and step back, step back. Oh, look at that. Now you see how far my shoulder is away? Look at how tight this is in here. Throw like a hook with your side and then come up. Yep, throw this first. Well, there, because see, I turn.
basically using the leverage to get you
Yep,
out this.
you're
way.
gonna step, I'm gonna step that way. As soon as you go in there, now it's a hook. How do you break a clinch from a guy that's going in here when they got a good tight clinch? So it's that one, yep. So keep this flush. Oh, there, you see as that goes in there? Now, just do this like you're, like putting an ignition, yes, because I want that blade.
This going down?
Oh, just like that. See how that's soft?
Uh-huh,
But as that's sealed in and your head is now the ram protecting your face towards my body, now you pivot with the left hook. Oh, there. And that one, it's two motions. This shoulder becomes the weakest because they're extended out. It's 1-2, boom. And the element of surprise is completely let the guy grab your collar. Thank you, because 2 hands on you. Now you know where his neck's at
right,
and where his limbs are at. Because as it gets extended, I get stronger. And all I'm doing is just that motion, 1-2, boom. Here's another one escape, because this happens when people collar tie, and I don't want to get like, I don't have time. This guy's grabbing me, and I mean, you can throw the shots, but he's still holding, and then his knees are coming up. So you go 2 things. So as soon as you collar tie, yep, first things, this arm's gonna go down low, because if you throw a knee, I'm gonna try to, I have my whole forearm, but I'm gonna try to elbow that. This arm's gonna go underneath your neck and elevate up. Now, as I go through this arm, this,
I'm open.
I cannot, I got the leverage. So as long as I go straight across, I'm just going like this, whether right over left, anchor down on my shoulder,
On the other shoulder.
on the shoulder. So my forearm's right in your throat. My forearm's in here, you can't come down. You're not gonna come down. So somebody's got a real tight clench. Nope, grab my shoulder. Yep, put your forearm in my throat. Yep, a little bit more, grab a little bit back. There you go. See, now just elevate nope, don't you elevate mine with this arm that's right underneath there. You see how easy that is? You have an anchor point here to push
That's
back.
my leverage.
That's your leverage, and push me back towards the ceiling. Oh, look where my head goes. You just got, and I can't come down. I'm not gonna go in there, but you're jamming this into my throat. Does that make sense? So, and then the other hand just goes right in here. Somebody grabs you here, boom. And the other hand, so I can't, no, just come forward, walk forward and elevate, yep, and just sidestep, don't come in the middle, because, yep, there you go. As that goes through, you're clearing out that side. Right, left. So figure do some clinch work and some.
Okay.
So if I'm here, yep, right in there, and then you just walk, elevate, yep, but don't have this elbow here. Have it down in here to protect in case I'm coming here. As soon as you go here, put this hip to my hip. And then elevate and keep pushing back. There you go. See how that goes in? So now, just like the boxing, now your foot, your anchor, becomes your foot, your anchor's going all the way through. All I'm doing is just stepping into that forward motion. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I clench here. You can come across, yep. And then step, yep. That way, if I give you one knee, boom, now step in there. And now look good. You see how look at how that breaks through, all the way through. Now, somebody grabs you or whatever, like from here, like, hey, give me your money. So as soon as this goes in, here's what I want you to do. I want you to clap on their head, punch back, and then hammer fist. Because now it's like, whoa, I don't want nothing. What am I doing? I come back, that elbow, and then that hand comes back. So if I grab you here, nope. So go across, clap my ear, one side, take it all the way through. Now back elbow, boom, now hammer fist. See how that's like 1, 2, 3.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, you just go one, and then this one comes back, and then that one comes back. So if he's too big or he's got like basketball arms, you're gonna rake the eyes. Boom, elbow. That comes back, and then hammer fist right on that side. So it's like, oh, let him touch you, let him go in there. And I was like, yeah, or
let him tie his hands
Yeah,
up so you
because-
know exactly where
yeah.
they are. And it's boom, boom, boom.
yep. Now do it on the other side. One, yep, go all the way through, back elbow, so swing it. Yep, and you see how that goes all the way through. So it's just one motion back, one motion back. I should actually add that as a dance move. Yeah.
So,
Yes, because now imagine like I'm gonna figured you're okay with doing some self-defense. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So imagine I grab you. Now I want you to clap on his ear. Nope, Jerry.
oh,
Slap on his ear with one hand. Boom, go all the way through back elbow. And then hammer fist his nose. So now think of precision accuracy. So ear. Yep, and then as that comes through, boom, that's it. And then hammer on his nose. Here. Boom. Yep. Good. 2 more. Good. Yep. And now same thing, other side now. Good. 2. Good. We'll go 5. 3. 4. 5. Now, same thing. So here, instead of recoiling with this elbow coming back, what I want you to do is elbow and then come back. So clap, elbow is chin, hammer is nose.
okay. So it's all like one fluid motion.
Exactly. And then when that comes back, you're gonna clap his ear, elbow his chin. Yep, but so just timing. There you go. Now back fist his nose. Perfect. Let's go 5. Yep. But try to get this elbow, this chin, where this comes forward. Bam. And then how you do that is recoil that in fast.
Oh.
That way the point goes, yeah, see how that comes in? Because as soon as I come down, the reality, don't hit hard, but say you go for my ear, boom, bam, right in here. Look at where my hands.
Oh, so you're actually trying to bring his head down with the clap.
Yep, you're just
Yeah.
clapping that ear, but that motion is going in because now as this goes here, elbow that chin, and you see how close I'm coming in.
Uh-huh.
And then as this comes back, it's right on that target. Because you don't have the luxury to go, let's go 1, 2. But if I can catch the person off guard with one-dimensional strike, one-sided strikes completely overwhelms people.
Sure.
I mean,
We're not looking for 3 punches in about a second and a half.
and that's exactly it. And it's not super fast, but it's accurate. So if you can hit accurate here, you already know the precision, the timing, one of those 3, the odds are in your favor. And they're going into very critical
Right.
points as opposed to, let's go, here we go, toe to toe. Well, sorry. And the same thing. So try to hit with that elbow and then I'll try to, yep. Let's see. So is this elbow? Try to hit, yep, hit right in here.
Oh,
There you go. See how that goes? And then you can come back with that hammer fist. Yes. And then, yep, don't even, you could go with the elbow or you could go with that hammer fist. Try to go with the ear, chin, and just go slow. Ear, chin. There you go. Nose. Perfect. Ear, chin, nose. There. Good. See how that falls into place? Bam, just that space. Good. Right in there. Perfect. Now, if I'm going here, the same thing. Do it. Yep, or go with the free hand, whichever hand you want.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to go with the right side. Just go with this one, because this one might be, he might have like tree trunk arms, or who knows, he's. Yep. So if that's too hard, go up towards his chin. Go up towards the chin, right, or go chin, elbow, hammer down. So if this goes chin, then go straight up, nope. So say you hold this for me. So instead of going sideways on this one, go chin, elbow, hammer. Chin, elbow. Oh, I don't hit that one, but it's there just in case. See, I secured on my head, and then hammer fist. So chin, elbow comes straight up. Boom. Right in there. So it's the same three, just a different variation.
so it's,
On the chin. Yep. Elbow there, and then hammer fist his nose or scratch his eyes. Look at that. Good. Perfect. Now clap his ear, elbow his chin, hammer fist on the other side. So we're only 3 and 3. Elbow, nose. Perfect. So this one's gonna go chin up. So palm, chin, yep. And then hammer. Now clap his ear. Good. So now if you have, see how you link all three? So go chin up. Boom, that elbow comes up. Good.
oh,
Yep, just go straight up, because now we just, and then that hammer comes down, and then now clap, elbow. Good, nose. See how that flows and goes. Let's go again. Yep. Boom. So this one comes in. Now I go chin, elbow. Oh, and then hammer this or stretch. Stretch. Ah. Does that make sense?
yeah,
So as this goes in, now link it around the other way. So now go chin, up, and then hammer fist. Yep. Boom. Now clap his ear. Elbow. Good. See how that goes? Now do it in transition with our feet moving. So if you're going in here, just so as that goes here, as soon as that goes in, boom. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1. So get 3. 1. Yep. 2, 3. Now 3 on the other side. 1, 2, 3. So now as this position, so all I want you to do is just go 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Whichever 3, whether it's clapping, elbow, hammer fist, or whether it's pushing the chin up, hammer. Even if you don't hit with the elbow, I just want that to be as that safety comes in. Because say he comes in hard and you missed the first one, but he's still coming, well, your elbow's your backup. As opposed to just going cold turkey and not having anything out there.
it's as much a defense as.
Yeah, because it's right in here, and this is where you're covering up, and so it works 2 ways. You never ever closed your fist except for this one, on that one, but you were like pushing them away or whatever it may be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So as I go in and I'm in that space, and I come at you here, boom, boom, boom. Good. Now the other 3. Clap, elbow. Yep. Chin. Yep. So if it goes here, perfect. Instead of pushing down, push up. Because where the head goes, look at how that, there you go. See, boom, that, yep, and just bring that in. You don't even go power. All it is just 1, 2, 3. Go chin, elbow, yep, and then hammer his nose. There's stretch, yep. Now clap his ear. Elbow, there you go. That's it. Perfect. You see how that goes? Yep. Boom. Now the other one. Still in there. There you go. See how he follows through. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 2, 3. And you have your right brain, left brain working, but you're being able to do the same strikes. So now, let's imagine here, you're not going to elbow, but we're going to go in where you're going to clap the bag. And this will be like, so as soon as I clap, bring this in and then back. Don't hit the elbow because I don't want bag burn. But as soon as this goes here, boom, 1. Oh, this comes up, boom. Now I'm coming back down.
so I'm,
Yep. So if you want to, if you go chin, now elbow up in the air. Good. Now hammer up top. There you go. Now clap the ear. Elbow across and hammer back. That's it. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Good. You don't worry about that back elbow because as soon as this comes here, it's still that shield, and then that hand comes back. Good. Good. That's it. 5 more. 1. elbow up. As soon as this goes up, just imagine like you push up. Slightly and just, yeah, that's it. Just see that motion comes up, then that one comes in, and back down. Clap. Elbow comes in, back. There you go. Because the recoil is where he comes in. Or you can add that foot in. Yep. That's it. Good. And see how fast, even if this guy's talking blah 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 blah, and put his hands on you, man. Well, whatever you got to go out there. Now you have to put your hands on him, and you've already went through all the prelims. Now you have to do whatever it is, and this is going to be in and out. You can do this if this guy's over here. So what I want you to do is do it on this bag, and then this guy's going to be here. Wherever I'm at, you pick whichever three flows with you. You ready? That one starts it. This one's just running his mouth over here.
And I'm,
Yep, whichever side you want. It doesn't matter. You're just gonna go three on one side and then. And this one, good now. Yep. But just try not to cross. Make sure it's underneath your chin. If you're going up, as opposed to here, to see how I'm gonna hit your head. So make sure that this hand underneath.
I need to put my elbow up more
Yep.
and keep my hand low.
Imagine like you're wearing a cape. Okay, yeah, so if this one goes in, yep, so as soon as that goes in. Boom, so like your back elbow, boom, this. That's it, so you didn't have time with three. You know what I mean? He comes in on this first one, well, look at how you now you just need two of the same side because you didn't use this one first. So that's prime example, like, man, this one comes in, well, where else can I do? Those are six, or the elbow sequence that comes in. Let's go again. Don't even try to hit the elbow, just have that elbow as your backup. Yep, and you're ready, so go again, and then I'm gonna try to surprise you on one side. Good, that works too, but you see how that, it's gonna be all automatic, go again. Good job, crosses come in. Good. That one works, hey, that one works too.
I had just like it.
Well, and that's what comes automatic, but as opposed to like, oh, trying to go in there, I want that to go in there because I'd rather you do something as opposed to like, what is those moves? Because you're not having time to think, you're having time to react, which is exactly what I want you to do. Those come in too, but try to get six moves,
Yeah.
6 punches on that.
So I'm a right, back,
Yep. And so as this one comes in here, you can do the same on that side. Boom. Let's do the same on both sides. Don't switch them right now.
so
So,
leg,
yep, so push up, come in, and, or are you flat in the zero? So there's, or if you're raking the eyes, and that one comes back, then I want you to rake the eyes and then come back. Let's do the same on the right. There you go. If you're raking the eyes, boom, that elbow, and then that one comes back. And then as soon as this goes here, you get to practice when I come in on the other side.
right, so,
You're already here. Okay, so that palm, now this one goes up and straight down. Now do the same palm as chin. Oh, yep, and then your back up's there. Now hammer his nose. That's it. See, as that palm comes up, that palm, you're just holding this back and then next stepping back. That's it. Now palm is chin. There you go. Yep, you don't even, he comes in. Yeah, that was just to get that motion all the way through. Let's go that 5 times. 1. Good, 2. See how that comes back as a follow-up, so. 2. Good. 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 And he starts on this one. Good job. And that one's too, it's quick, hey. You're like, hey, you're in my zone. And that's what I want, because that's what comes automatic. If you're gonna punch him, but at least this one, you already have this response as opposed to like, oh, what were those 5 moves? No, this one's here. You're gonna be the first to attack. Good. Go, yep. Just think of the easy. Because you can think of it three, like, I gotta go easy on this one, easy on this one. Because now when I come in, if I come in here, go again, go right there, look at that, boom, see how that's gonna come back? And that's gonna be enough. With that motion, when you're moving that, when you move my head, like, you're hitting, like, it's not gonna take very much.
Oh,
That's why I want you to go here, oh, okay, is that enough? Well, maybe so, if it comes back, well, now I'm retracting.
oh, so basically this is,
Yeah,
are you still coming at me?
Yeah.
This is what's coming after that.
yep, soon as I come in, like, bam, and you push with that intent, I should be like, oh, that should be one and done. Cause it's going right where it's an account, and this is going here. Fingers hit the eyes or the nose or whatever, but I want you aiming on the chin. You know what I mean? That's why I want this to come here. Cause look at how this bag is just enough to this. Oh, he stepped back in. I was like, hey, and then it went back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that one right in there, just wherever I go here, bam. I mean, the harder I come in, look at what's I'm stopping. I'm stopping with that. And hopefully that's gonna be in there. But if he grabs a hold, or then you hit him on his nose, you hit him on that. Like you might go on this first one. Bam, boom, okay. Let him have you, let him pull you.
Yeah.
Let him, oh, it's
Exactly
automatic.
where his hands are, because they're not
Yep,
darting his face.
because his reaction to hold on, we're automatically the, oh crap, I might go in there, because I've had that happen, I ripped my shirt, bam, okay. Well, thank you, because your hands were there, because he didn't want to fall back, because the element of surprise caught him off guard. You know what I mean? So I come in and you go chin, bam, and then this one, thank you. You're just helping me in, because you see as I'm pulling you. And that hammer fist is like, oh, that was it, one or done. And then you might have to like be a jackhammer on his nose. Like it doesn't take much, but it's like how many times that motion can hit him right on the nut, right in your instant eyes, instant watery, instant tears, instant pain, and you're gonna respect. And this is 1, 2. I mean, that motion, I can't take that
Not your nose.
on my nose. That's why I want you to hit vital targets. When this comes through, you can see what it's like, because I'm tired of standing in. I have him standing
Yeah,
down.
absolutely.
But this is exactly what I used to do with my fighters. I put my mouthpiece in before they would go out and fight. My face was their target. That's why 10 of my guys knocked out guys in the first round in 7 seconds or under 10 seconds.
Really? Wow.
Because I'm priming, what are they doing? You already know, and we don't touch gloves, we'll touch gloves after, we'll have a drink with them or whatever, but when it's here, we're not friends, we're here. Afterwards, we can be friends. He's trying to hurt you, you're trying to hurt me, we're agreeing to mutual punishment, so you better hurt him mutually before he hurts you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's
first
what
time they hurt the other guy the most wins.
yeah, and so that's why I'm like, no, I want to be the first to attack. I had another coach, he was like, oh, no, I'm always countering. I was like, dude, if you're countering, I'm gonna attack. He was a great counterer, but I was like, dude, all I gotta do is land in one. And you won't be able to get it in there and mixing it up, but it was like, we bumped heads because I was like, no, I don't agree, like. He was good enough, but he couldn't carry his fighters, couldn't transfer that skill. I can transfer more people going into attack mode than I can defending and blocking, and then if you get hit or your bell run, well, then it's too late. I would rather you attack and attack.
Yeah, the offense is the best defense kind of thing.
Yep.
The first guy to partially mobilize the other guy was a huge advantage.
Yeah. We're like, when I tell the kids wrestling, I want you to put your hands on them. You just touch them. I don't care. Like now that's you made first contact. Now the butterflies are out. As soon as I do, you do this. Oh, I already know I got you inside. I was like, if you look at all the wrestlers, they're the ones, the first one that touches them, usually it's the first one that wins the matches because they're going in, they're ready. They're not like circling and then coming back. I was like, no. I was like, that's the worst thing you can do is go back with attack, like for anybody. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so here, close your eyes. And now when I come in and go in there, you're gonna do what it. Whenever I say open, you get to open. Open. We're trying to do 3 because now look at this, because see now we're twisting, now we're participating. Now you're giving me something to grab a hold on, to hold. Okay, eyes shut, because this is gonna simulate like a real attack. Go. Yep, so 1, 2, 3. Try to do 3 on the same one, no matter what. Go. Good, that's it. And I would rather have that other element of surprise, eyes shut. Spin around one time. Go. Because as it's spinning, this taking your eyes off the target. Stay right there, go. Okay, now when I touch you, I want you to go on that same side, eyes shut. Yep, as soon as I touch. Yep. Good. Now I want you to go on the opposite side that I touch. Good. Good. It's to choose. Yep. So if it's centered, he goes on there.
I guess I felt that your arm was on that side.
Yep.
So,
There's no right or wrong as long as you're doing three on that one. But you see how I take away the vision? Now you don't have time to think, you have time to react. You're thinking of three on the same side. You know what I mean? And that's what I want, that automatic response. Because as soon as I do this, wow, oh, crap. And then look at how your stance was. You're not always going to be perfectly standing, but you can do this a lot more. And then get back. Okay, hey. Now I can go there. Okay. Good. And see as that goes in. Mhm. Let them pull you. Let them push you. Good. Use a free hit. Good. So as that goes in there, the next hit, now I want you to do is step forward and go back. Drive your hands in his eye socket. And just push his head back. So this goes in there after the three. Yeah, good. And see how that goes in there? Now you're in and out. And then clear your way. So yes, that way you're not in front. So really step to get out of my target. So you take me down and all of a sudden, bam, I kicked you in the groin because I was off balance because you came in squared up.
oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So. All right. We got to the banana. Oh, that's. But as you go three. So go three and then eyes, boom, and then both hands. That way I want this one hand down here. I want both hands up to protect. Say I might be blocking your way or whatever. Now with both hands up, you have more options. Now just clear my eyes. Go right, both hands. Wow, don't come in this front. You see how that, there you go. See as I go back. Angle right, angle left.
So I'm just,
Yep. Yep, and then step, so you're hip, so you're at least behind my targets. Don't let me be over here because I might trip you, but I want you to have both feet to the side of me. Your heels on to my toes, so to speak. Boom, three, 1, 2, 3. Boom, both hands on the eyes and take them back. Yep, there you go. See how that goes back? I mean, and then as this goes in, I want you to try to dig your thumbs right in those eyes. So if I'm in here, I'm literally gonna go in here. Because the thumbs, put them in the eye sockets. It doesn't matter how, like, I don't want you to just be here. I want you to be precision. Okay, stop. Okay. There might be 2 or 3 guys. You're gonna do the same thing. Nothing changes from this guy to this guy. You do the same on however big, strong, all that. Boom. 3, 1, 2, 3. There you go. See, that goes in. Feel the difference?
yeah. I mean, if there were 3 guys,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try and take one of them down, really hurt him, and then have the other guys killed.
No, well, and this is the thing, that's why you're moving him to get around. Now he becomes a shield for this guy, and you keep them in a line, just like shooting, you wanna line them all up. So not like on there, but if there's multiple attackers, this one becomes my shield. Well, I gotta line you guys up so I'm not in here, because if I'm in here and I go in the middle, that's why I want you moving, just like on boxing, where everything's coming in. It's all like transferable, but now you're just like, oh, you're behind him. Okay, well, once he's down, now I can push him to him, grab a shirt, grab anything, get away. But you're just getting in that alignment, you know what I mean? So I just go eyes open and just go boom. 1, 2, yep, 3, boom, then eyes and then chin. Or yep, or eyes. There you go. But step through. Perfect. Now go right there. So he goes here. Hey, boom, boom. Good, right there. Now he comes on this side. There he goes. But you see how easy, the harder I come in, the worse it is for me. And you're going for one target that's gonna be automatic. In the thumbs, don't go like, give them a thumbs up, dig them like you have a grenade. So that way that pinch goes in, because this is nice, feel that, compared to that.
Yeah.
So as that goes in, I want you to dig in into that. Yep, so 3, 2, 3, perfect. There you go. Yeah, see how that's drilled in? But now just clear out, or I'm gonna do a cup check here. No. You're like, it's been a while, we're gonna train those. No.
How we do it on time? Just wanna-
Yep, we're good. It's, so 3. Oh, thanks for. We're good. There it is. Perfect, because you see I'm out there. Now, if I go from here, turn around, face me, do it the same thing. Oh, 3. Yep. Even if it's 1, 2, okay, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because you're not gonna be, there you go, boom. Perfect. Now if I go on this side. Yep, go 3. 1, 2, nope, 3 on the same side. Even if it's 2 of the same strikes, boom, 1, 3, now eyes, there. Finish with double hands to the eyes, because now your hands come up automatically.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? No matter what, after the 3rd strike, oh, 4th one, my hands are up. I don't want this, I want you to get your hands up even sooner as this one comes in. So if he's coming in, it's like, okay, this one hit, this hand comes up, as opposed to just leaning it down here. I want, as soon as this one goes out, okay, this, or that one comes up, this hand comes up. Because now it's easier to go in for those eyes. Make sense?
Yep.
Here we go. 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. And clear that. Perfect. Now if he grabs you here, turn and face me. 1, 2. Good. And try to go in the elbow fast, and then 2 hands. There you go. 3. Perfect. If I grab you here. 2, 3. There you go. Clear out the way.
Well, should have gone this way. Well,
Doesn't matter.
I should have gone this way.
Yep. And just keep clearing. Doesn't matter, right? That's what's, as long as your hip is to my
I
hip.
basically need to get to outside.
Yep, and it doesn't matter right side, left side, it doesn't, cross step, back step, doesn't matter. Here's 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Perfect, go 3 on the same side. 1, 2, 3, there it is, good. Now if I go on this side. 3, 1, 2, 3, good, there it is. So now you link 3, if it's 1, 2, it's 3 hammers, if it's any, an elbow, any of that. Doesn't matter what order, ready, 3. 3, good. Right there, here. 2, there you go, but step. So even as I'm going here, step and bringing them down. 3, step, there you go. That way you're getting used to moving. 2, good, 3. See how that, even that elbow, that little nug, that's gonna be a lot. It doesn't take much, especially on this, and when you're finishing in the eye ducts. 3, good. Pulling. Oh, even better. It helps you when you pull. 1, 2, 3. Good. There, the giant. Oh, so if it goes down. Yep. So it just goes down 3 and then just push its head down in a circle. There you go. Where the head goes, the body goes. You're just gonna shovel them down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's 1, 2. Good. 3. There you go. Up. So maybe it might be your shoulder, he's too big, he's a bigger guy. Yep, and you maybe 2 palms now, like, and then going back. Now just, there you go, see, bigger they are, the harder they fall. So this guy's in your space, now, you're just gonna go 1 strike, 1, where's the easiest, 1 strike to get behind you. Oh, yep. Go 1, not 2, 1 strike. Whether it's, or whether in the eyes, I would go right into the eyes. That way you have no chance to. He's drunk. He's in there. You go to the eyes, get behind him. Boom. This guy go to the eyes. Oh, good. He goes here. Oh, that way. Look how that's easier than trying to go in that comfortable wall. Hey, oh, boom, boom. Now there's my exit. I'm going to the eyes. 1 tool that's going in, and my hands are up. I'm here. Just keep a little bit of your stance as opposed to staying upright. Okay, 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Eyes. Boom. Good. Good. Perfect. Breathe. Zen. Perfect. 20 seconds. Good. Perfect. Get that thumb in there. Get all the way there. It is good. 15 seconds, just like that. Oh, good. Ties up. Yep, good. Grabs the hold. Perfect. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. But you see how it's easy. So going to all these now, we go one target, one thing. Doesn't matter what he does. If I came with right, I came with left, you're still doing the same thing. This side, that side. Good job.
All right,
How do you feel?
good, good.
It's good.
Is that wasn't too hard on your shoulder? was it?
Nope, this is my good shoulder for today.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what I wanted to make it like.